Title: Medieval Knights in France: Their Rights and Responsibilities. Presented by Matthew Nguyen and Landon Gallegos. Class period 4. In the early to mid 15th century, knights played an essential role in protecting their land from invaders and maintaining social order. Their responsibilities were extensive, from defending the people to upholding the law. There were noble men who were bound to a code of chivalry that emphasized duty and honor, even if it meant risking their lives in battle. The concept of knights started taking shape in the mid-13th century. These knights were essential in maintaining order during turbulent times of the Hundred-Year War during 1337 and 1453 between England and France. They were seen as cultural symbols who helped uphold the social and political stability in France, especially around Paris. Knights had the right to own land and other areas, which they earned by fulfilling medieval and military obligations for their lords. In return, they were granted political influence and social status. Their primary responsibility, however, was to defend France, enforce the law, and ensure justice, no matter the cost. Even though knights faced dangerous and treacherous situations, their responsibility and duties were clear: protect the land and people of France. Kings like Charles VII and Louis XI played a significant role in the development of medieval knighthood. Louis XI even founded the Order of St. Michael in 1469, a prestigious order that helped set the standards for medieval knighthood. These monarchs were crucial in shaping that code of chivalry and promoting the idea of knighthood as both a military and noble calling. The knights were governed by a set of rules known as the Code of Chivalry. This code focused on bravery, loyalty, honor, and protecting the vulnerable. The knights were meant to uphold justice and fairness, demonstrating self-restraint and courage in the face of danger. One of the most legendary knights in medieval France was Roland, who served under Charlemagne. Roland is best known for his battle of Roncevaux Pass, where he fought valiantly against overwhelming odds. Despite knowing he was about to die, Roland continued to fight until the end, showing the ultimate sacrifice and devotion to his duty and honor for France. The rise of the feudal system in the 19th century laid the groundwork for the emergence of knights. As the Carolingian Empire fell apart, France needed a more structured defense system. Knights were the answer. Their role in the feudal system was critical as they acted as military enforcers, landowners, and protectors of the realm. Knights were at the forefront of the Hundred-Year War between France and England. This conflict played a significant role in shaping the medieval knights' military tactics and influence. While knights were vital in battles, they also adapted their strategies to keep with new forms of warfare, including the use of longbows and gunpowder weapons such as guns. As the 16th century arrived, knights regrettably began to lose their dominance, especially after firearms and infantry became more and more effective. The feudal system weakened, and with it, the importance of knights began to fade. However, the legacy of knights continued, particularly through the Code of Chivalry, which influenced the modern concepts of law enforcement and moral codes, which we see today in the present. Even after the decline of knights, their impact was felt long-term. The Code of Chivalry left a long-lasting legacy, influencing moral and legal systems worldwide. The knight's role in shaping warfare and politics helped set the stage for the rise of professional armies, military reformations, and modern social structures. The knights' values of loyalty, justice, and honor continued to influence society long after they were no longer around. In conclusion, the medieval knights of France weren't just any danky soldiers. They're protectors, law enforcers, and most importantly, symbols of nobility. Their contribution to military tactics, social structure, and cultural ideas continue to influence the world today. Thank you for listening. I hope you now have a deeper understanding for the importance that medieval knights in France played in shaping history.
They were introduced in the mid-13th century as a form of defense and justice system for any war and other difficulties, playing a big rise in the Hundred-Year War
Come on.
Oh, should we do the year? Wait, no, let me keep going. Let me keep going. The long war between England and France. They were a cultural symbol upholding the social and sometimes political stability of main law enforcement of France and Paris. They were put into role of main law enforcers, defense and/or offense, and fist of justice. It was their military obligation to put themselves first before themselves. What? And serving and protecting France and whatnot? Who wrote this? Why is this so casual?
Who's this whatnot?
Why is this so casual?
No way. I would never